Okay, what we're going to do today is machine this fixture. I designed it up so we can put the raw stock in here, machine out the L part of it, and then once that operation's done, flip it over here, and then machine out what is the end of it from the back. So this is op 1, op 2 in the final design. So for right now we have 3 operations to machine this. We're going to start right here with X and YZ origin and just machine the shelf. You can see there it's a adaptive strategy tool 10, which is a 3/16 bull nose. It's going to go fairly quickly. And then I have an 1/8 inch ball nose, and this one I'm just going to stop it after it does this edge, because the bull nose actually leaves a great finish on the bottom. And then setup 2, we're going to adjust it this way. XYZ origins over here, and we're going to machine out this section in here. And I had to adjust it because I ran out of Y travel. So you can see the tool path. I went with the adaptive strategy here without getting rid of this edge, because if I started with it coming in at this and keep cutting away like that, it was going to run out of Y travel at the very beginning. So I went with this strategy so it didn't protrude past the edge, and it worked fine. And then third setup is to put it back in the vise this way, XYZ origin over here, and just get this little shelf. And you can see the final part that we're machining is this here. So let's get to the milling machine footage and we'll get going. Here we're filming with a GoPro Hero 8 Black, I guess the newest one, and I put it in time-lapse mode, so I don't really have a good idea of how to explain how much time this took. I believe it was 28 minutes total for this operation. And what we're doing here is just the adaptive strategy. I had it cut both ways because I don't care about the finish a whole lot. Just getting the corners there, and then I'm going to change the tool to the 1/8 inch ball nose end mill and set the Z. I'm just going to get the edge, otherwise the finish was fine. Just for a fixture, it's no big deal. And that's pretty much it. One more pass, we're done. Next is op 2, but the battery ran out. I'm going to change the battery, and then I'll give you a quick shop tour on my way back to the mill. There we go. Oh, there, quick. Battery's back in, and here we're machining the second operation. Like I said, we had the pocket without going beyond the right side because the Y travel. You can see the table's getting really close to the column there. The milling machine is actually a Rong Fu RF-31, made in Taiwan. It's been CNC converted, running a Maso controller. If anybody wants details on that, just put some comments down in the comment section, and I can actually make a video on that. But not sure if anybody's interested or not. Getting close here, getting the far end, then I'll come back and do the bottom right corner, and that'll be that for this operation. For the third and final operation, we're just going to grab that edge that I couldn't get because of the Y travel in the last operation, and then mill out the pocket where the tang will sit from the first operation of the production part. So this is going pretty quick. There's nothing really extraordinary about it. It's kind of the same thing as before. Just milling both ways because the finish isn't super important. But that's it. All done. This is the final piece. First operation, we hold it in the vise like this. You're at the column, your point of view. So we put this is the raw stock. I just cut it on the bandsaw to rough length. Slides in here. The vise clamps it. This will be machined here. It'll fit down on this side. So you just drop it down in, and then this toe clamp will hold it like that. So then we start, and it'll rough out this one, and then do this machining. And then so every time that I unlatch the vise, I'm taking this piece out, which is a finished part, and then putting a new stock in here, move this one to here. And so every time I hit cycle start on the machine, it's going to come out with a finished piece. So that's what we try to do, so that we minimize the number of steps. So that's the project. So I hope you enjoyed.